Greetings. Welcome back to Beaver Branch Disc Golf Adventures. I'm Brian Morris, PDGA 16791, and today we have a fairway driver review. We're going to be looking at a few of them. The newest one that I have is going to be the Cox Glory in the Grand Plastic. The Glory comes in at a speed 7, glide 5, turn of 0, and a fade of 3. We're going to compare that to the brand new Westside VIP Ice First Run Bear. And the Bear comes in at a speed 8, glide 6, turn of negative 0.5, and a fade of 2.5. And then to complete the Trilogy comparison here, we are going to compare to the First Run Lucid Evader. The Evader comes in at a speed 7, glide 4, turn of 0, and a fade of 2.5. So we're going to get a look at the profiles here, look at them side by side, and then we'll get it out into the field.
Here we have a look at the Glory on the left and the Bear on the right. Upside down, you can see the difference in the dome. A little bit more dome on the Glory. Now we have the Glory and the Evader. Similar domes, definitely a different grip. Glory has a very unique, comfortable grip. Both of them are pretty nice. And here's the Bear and the Evader. You can see their rim and the differences in the dome height. Now taking a look at them side by side. And you can see the rims. Now you have the Glory and the Evader. And lastly, we'll have the Bear and the Evader. You can slow those down if you want to take a closer look at those rims.
Before we get started, a real quick shout out to Trilogy Talk team, and Team Trilogy. Check out Trilogy Talk. Use the code Morris22 for 5% off. Anything over $30 ships for free. They have these awesome discs available on their website. I believe the Bear is sold out, but the Glory is available. So check out Trilogy Talk. Unique discs, exclusive apparel from the Trilogy companies.
All right, and here we go. We're throwing the Dynamic Discs Evader, and this is going to be on a slight hyzer snap. Warm-up shots as usual. Evader, very dependable, stable flight. Up next, we have the Glory by Latitude 64. A newer disc, 7-speed, and you can see the stability right off the bat. And last but not least is going to be the Westside Discs Bear. And on that, you can see that negative 0.5 with the fade of 2.5. Similar to a convict flight, maybe a little bit more stable. And here's our spread. You can see the Glory got to the ground first. The Bear got the most distance out of the 3 throws. Up next, we're going to do a kind of 70% forehand shot here. Just trying to get it out there. First is the Evader. Very stable. The Evader has a little bit of dome, but definitely has good stability for the forehand torque. Up next is the Westside Discs Bear. And you can see kind of true the flight numbers there. It did straighten. And up next is the Latitude 64 Glory. And on this, I do put a little bit more angle on it. But you can see the stability as it does fight back rather quickly. Here's our spread of those forehand shots. The Bear and the Glory landed next to each other. All pretty much the same distance on that. Up next, we're going to go flat to flex release. You can see the Bear there getting over just a little bit on that negative 0.5 and dependable fade at the end. This is the Evader. And I'm throwing these in the order that I believe are the least stable to most stable. So the Bear, then the Evader, and then the Glory. The Glory is a pretty stable disc, as you can see. Got it out there pretty straight, and then it immediately wanted to start hyzering. You can see the Bear again getting the most distance, the Evader there to the left, and then the Glory got to the ground pretty fast. Over and over again, the Evader and the Bear both got more distance. Here we're going to go anhyzer release. Getting the Bear over. You can see the fade there right here at the end. Up next is going to be the Evader. The in-between disc between the Bear and the Glory. And you can see the fade there coming back before the basket, where the Bear continued to the right of the basket. And now the Glory, trying to get it over, and you can see it fights out of it pretty quickly, almost felon-like or pioneer-like or something super stable-like. Here's our spread. You can see the Bear is to the right, Evader in the middle, and the Glory back to the left. Up next, we're going to do some forehand tosses. I'm going to try to get a forehand flex shot here. Probably going about 280 feet with the Bear and the Evader. The Evader here I get over a little bit more, but you can see the dependable fade coming back. And the Glory. The Glory has a very dependable flight pattern. You can see I couldn't quite get it over, but definitely very useful for particular shots. Like if you wanted to throw 100% but didn't want it to go too far, that type of shot. Here's a final shots here. I'm trying to get the true flight here of the Bear, and you saw that turn with the fade at the end. The Evader, pretty much a straight disc, and then wants to come out into that hyzer, has a fade of 2.5, almost a 3. And last but not least, the brand new Latitude 64 Glory. This is the Rebecca Cox team series. Go out and support Rebecca. She seems like an awesome person, and definitely an awesome and very dependable disc. Here you can see that Glory did get to the ground. Both the Bear and the Evader got more distance.
All right, here's my final take here. The Bear, you saw my previous review on the Bear. Finally got the snap and the release to get it to that negative 0.5. So I'm really working this in that Explorer spot in my bag. The Evader, very dependable, stable flight. All of them are very dependable flights right out of the box. Fly on those numbers, I think. And the Glory, very dependable. Not sure about the glide of 5. Definitely has a fade of 3+. Wants to get to the ground for me, but that's a dependable shot. All three of them you can forehand. I feel like the Bear is more of a forehander's disc. It's a little bit flatter profile. The Glory has a very unique feel to it for that 7-speed. And it's all about what you really like in your hands and how the trajectory works for you. Thanks for watching this review comparison. Check out Trilogy Talk, Morris 22. Get your discount, unique disc, exclusive apparel. and we will see you on the next one.